Hi and welcome to PJ Maybe's YouTube channel. I'm going to look at something different. I'm going to open a couple of booster packs and look at some of the stuff that I've recently got to add to my collection. We'll start off with some of the things that came through the door. And first one is that one. Right? It is Kalitas, Blood Chief of Net. It is a legendary creature, vampire warrior. It costs 7 mana, 2 black and 5 colourless, and it gives us a 5/5 creature. The good thing about this is for 3 black, you can tap it, you can destroy a target creature, and if that creature is put into the graveyard, won't work against an opponent's commander, but that's not a major issue. If it's put into the graveyard this way, put a black vampire creature token, which I've got a vampire creature, onto the battlefield. Its power is equal to the creature's power and its toughness equal to the creature's toughness. So for 3 mana, once this is on the board, you can tap it for 3 and you can destroy a creature and make a copy of it and it becomes a vampire. So that's going into my vampire deck. I don't see me ever using it as the commander, but as a secondary it will be quite powerful. Another one I've got for my vampire deck is Call of the Bloodline. Call of the Bloodline is an enchantment. It's a 2 colour, 1 black, 1 colourless man, and for 1 colourless you can discard a card. You put a black 1/1 vampire knight creature token. As I said, got that through. Token with lifelink onto the battlefield. Activate this only ability once each turn. So yes, basically, if my card's hands full of rubbish, I can literally just make a vampire token each turn. It only costs 2 mana to put on the field and 1 mana to deal with, obviously, and the discard. So those 2 are cards for my new vampire deck. Well, to update my current vampire deck. And for my goblin deck, one of the creatures is Goblin Spymaster. It is 3 mana, a red and 2 colourless, and it has first strike, and at the beginning of each opponent's end step, that player creates a 1/1 red goblin creature token with creatures you control attack each combat if able. This can be quite a powerful card in the right circumstances. Not good against someone who's got a sacrifice deck, because at the beginning of their turn, although they've got a creature that makes all their other creatures attack, they can sacrifice it and you're just giving them a bit of sacrifice fodder. However, if you manage to get this out when you have boosted all your goblins and you've got a lot of them, in effect, you can force your opponents to attack, which means by the time you get the attack, they're all tapped out. Obviously, hopefully none of them will have vigilance as well, but we can only hope for the good stuff. I'm going to open 2 packs. These 2 packs are Conspiracy Take the Crown, which I got just in the off chance to maybe get a couple of the decent mythics. Not too bothered about that. That was just a nice wee spare. Just thought there's a couple of mythics. I was quite handy. It looked quite good, and I thought give it a chance. And Fate Reforged. I know with the new 21 coming out, you've got Ugin the Spirit Dragon. I've got an Ur-Dragon deck, and the chance that I'll get Ugin in this is unlikely, I am aware, but give it a chance, because yes, when 21 comes out, I'll get myself a booster box and hopefully get a Spirit Dragon then. But I like older packs, so I've got Fate Reforged. On the off chance I get maybe this Ugin. If not, maybe the other mythic I'm looking for is Monstrosity Mentor. But These, I'm going to open these, and what I'm going to do with these is to show the guys in the States the difference. I will show the prices even of the commons, but most of the commons, as you know, in the States are like 10 cents. Over here, they're about 20 pence. So the exchange rate is usually $1.50 to a pound, maybe slightly less than that, but it'll give you an idea. I'll tell you what the current currency rate as of today's date, and today is the 6th of June. I'm hoping to post this on the 7th, so I'll do the currency rate prior to it, and I'll show you the prices of the commons based on MTG Goldfish. That's where I store all my cards, my list. So I'll show the price it's shown on that, and I'll show the price based on Manifolds for the UK prices, just to give a quick comparison, just to see the difference in the prices, and you can do a comparison how much a card here and a card over in the States would be. Yes, the conversion rate may be slightly off, but you think about it, if you're getting something for 10 cents in the States and 20p here, that's double the price, that whereas the conversion ratio is maybe 1.5, so it's slightly more expensive to get the cards here. Some cards, the costs in the States, they're quite cheap. Over here, a bit more expensive. So it's just to give you a rough idea. Obviously, you can I'll maybe look at one or two if I've got any decent cards, show what they're selling on at the lowest buy it now price on eBay as well. So I'm going to start opening these, and when I finished it, I'll get it posted, just to give you a comparison for price, and hopefully I'll get an Ugin. Okay, right, let's start now. Well, as you can see from that pack, the two packs were quite poor. The prices of even the rares, the mythic and the foil rare, was just very low. The conspiracy, it's the second conspiracy I've got. I've never actually ever used them in a deck. Can't see ever why I would need to use them. Was atrocious costs, so it's not something I would buy. So I would be quite happy with that. Um, and these two were probably the best cards I got. Although I must admit, I did get a Goblin card, so I was quite happy with that. Although I've got a numerous of the Goblin Balloon one. So all in all, it was quite a disappointing opening, but it gives you an idea of the difference in prices. Like for instance, the costs to yourself, to myself, and if it was to yourselves, with the Fate Reforged, it cost me £4.49. That's probably equivalent with the conversion rate would be about $5.69, but the total value for the cards were £4, just under $4. So the comparison was there, but the difference there would be it's just not comparable. Me purchasing it from the States or me purchasing it from the UK, you're talking about $4, which in effect would be slightly less for me. It'd be like £3, but if you were buying them from the UK at UK prices, it would cost you $5 instead of the $4 it would cost you in the UK, in the US. Whereas the conspiracy one, for you to purchase the cards, it's $6, and for me to purchase them, it's £2.50. So for a pack, it costs £7.50. It's not very good. Whereas the comparable pricing would be quite good, because if you were purchasing that pack at the same price range, it would effectively be $9.50 for that pack. So you can see the difference in the way the prices are. So if you could get the conspiracy for $5, $6, it's a hell of a lot better than the pricing we get in the UK. However, if I was wanting to buy individuals, on the whole, it's slightly cheaper here, just for the simple fact is the conversion rate doesn't go that way. So, quite a disappointing opening, but hopefully it gives you an idea of the difference in prices. Things like the best one was the Brutal Horde Chief. It's a Mystic. In the US, it's 90¢. In the UK, it's £1.35. In effect, it's almost what $1 is 79¢. So that's double the price you would normally pay, roughly 1 3/4 of the price. So that would be the equivalent of me paying $1.40 in the US to purchase the same card. But I hope you actually liked this video. Tried to do a wee bit different just to show the difference in price ranges and just to see what we could get with a couple of random pack openings. And if you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, I'm hoping to do a lot more. But always remember, I ain't old, I'm classic. PJ out.